Hello, Marvel Legends. I have a knife and I have 1,000 subscribers. You know what that means? It is my 1,000 subscriber present to me. I'm going to reward myself with a gift. Because if you don't treat yourself, who will? You know? So, here's a big box from Comics and Cocktails. Let's see what's inside. I did tell you that because it's a special occasion, I'm going outside the Marvel Legends world. I might be starting something quite dangerous here because we've got a whole new franchise, a whole new set to collect, but I've sort of collected the initial ones right now, like right in one go. We've got the essentials and I'm looking at them now. What is here? Oh my goodness. There's 4 of them. Can you guess what it might be? You can see there's a little bit of green. Oh yeah. This is my childhood right here. T-U-R-T-L-E power, T-U-R-T-L-E power, T-U-R-T-L-E power, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Oh, these look so good. They're bigger. It's bigger than I was expecting. I thought this would be more sort of Marvel Legends, sort of 1/6 scale, but this is, he's taller. Oh, yes. Oh my God. Look, I'm lost for words. This is so good! I deserve this. I'm a good person. I deserve this treat. But we got Raphael here. I'm kind of blown away. These are so nice. These are so pretty. On the half shell, they're the heroes for. In this day and age, who could ask for more? The crowd wave was high with muggings mysterious. All police and detectives are furious because they can't find the source of this lethally evil force. This is serious, so give me a quarter. I was a witness, give me a reporter. Call April O'Neil, and on this case here, you better hurry up. There's no time to waste. We need help like Quick Draw McDonald. Have pity on the city. Man is in trouble. We need heroes like the Lone Ranger. When Tonto came pronto, when there was danger. They didn't say we'd be there in half an hour, because they displayed turtle power. I wasn't expecting to go on so long there, but once you get in the rhythm, you gotta go with it. Look at these guys. I'm so happy. These are beautiful. These are just amazing. I don't even know where to begin. This is going to be a long video, so strap yourselves in because each one of these guys needs just all of the attention in the world. I don't know where to start. Okay, guys, if you haven't already, take off your pants, crack a beer, because this is going to be a long one. Because we've got to do these guys justice. Oh my goodness. All right, let's start with Michelangelo here. I'm going to crack these open very carefully because these boxes, look at the box here. This is just beautiful. It's got the original 1990s poster artwork on there. It's got a read-up on the back, all this information. Just absolutely stunning. I'm blown away. I like Ninja Turtles. I mean, I'm 39, so Ninja Turtles was just, that was my childhood. Before I even got into wrestling, it was Hero Turtles. Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles, because we weren't allowed ninjas in England. Yeah, couldn't have ninjas. No, far too violent. We had heroes. Right, I want to be really careful opening these because I collect boxes anyway, but these in particular are really nice. I gotta admit, the Marvel Legends boxes, like if they get a little bit nicked, I'm like, eh. But these I want to be very, very careful with. Oh, there we go. Man, this is just, I'm so happy with this. Look, what was so great, so brilliant about the original Turtles movie was the Jim Henson. Jim Henson I'm a huge Jim Henson fan, and each turtle looked so distinct. They weren't just 4 like identical generic turtles. All of them had their own personality in their face. So Mikey looked younger. He looked younger, slightly more wide-eyed, a little smaller, a bit more of a smiley kind of face. And oh gosh, the paint job on here is just stunning. I am so blown away by this. I am absolutely... Okay, I've got to be really careful because he's held in place with these little sort of bands here. I might need some... Oh, no, here we go. There we go. That's one. I can slice him up the groove of his shell. But I want to be really careful. Alright, everyone... Who's old enough to remember seeing this in the cinema? I remember I saw this in the cinema in America. We had our family trip, family holiday to, not Universal. Well, I think we went to Universal, but it was Disneyland in Orlando. So I was like 9 years old, huge Turtles fan, and we got to America and I was like, oh, I'm going to get to see the film early. Because this was back when films released way earlier in America, so I was so pumped. Oh, and here is Michelangelo out of the packaging. Look at this guy. Oh my God, this is beautiful. Holy moly, look at the face detail, that the eyes glimmer and gleam. This is just incredible. And only a couple of quid more than a brand new Marvel Legend. And I'm thinking, have I wasted my life? No, I haven't. But this is just leagues better, like quantum leaps. The detail, the shading, just, oh, absolutely, oh gosh, there you go, keep him in the shade. Absolutely stunning. Look, he's got kind of the goofy Michelangelo smile there. Just incredible. The articulation, I want to be so careful with this. Okay. The articulation isn't as great, I think, because there's so much going on with the elbow pads and the thickness of the limbs. So you've got to have a few caveats. So all right, okay, Marvel Legends a lot more posable. He doesn't have. Oh yeah, actually, in fairness to the Marvel Legends, they have the thigh swivel and calf swivel. So these are more. Possibly you could argue sort of posable statues. Oh, but what posable statues? Oh, okay, let me get the rest of his gear out here. Now, our ace reporter was hot on the trail, determined to put these crooks in jail. She spied the bad guys, and so it happened that before she knew it, she fell in the trap and got caught. Yeah, she was all alone, with no friends and no phone. Now, this was beyond her worst dreams, because she was cornered by some wayward teens. Headed by Shredder, they were anything but good. This guy you don't love, they call him the Foot. They can tell lies and be angry youth, and they mugged the people who needed proof. Then from out of the dark came an awesome sight. Shouting cowabunga as they hit the ground. From the field of weeds, the heroes rescued the flower, because they possessed turtle power. Oh, there's a few more verses we're going to get through. So I was trying to buy some time while I dig these nunchaku out. There's one, and I think, there he is. Whew, that was a close one. Again, nunchaku. Oh, you couldn't have nunchaku in the UK in the 80s. Oh my goodness. I think the government believed that, every child in the world was going to murder each other with nunchaku. They were like the ultimate banned things. It was so crazy. All right, there we go. I think, gosh, okay, so the hands are a little bit tight, which is, good. You don't want things falling out, but it's even a bit of a struggle to get the old nunchaku in here. So I'm gonna see if we can pop these in. There we go. Okay, that's one there. Gosh, this is just so beautiful. Look at the shading on the side of his shell, and just the details of the little pins and buckles on his knee pads. That's why this movie is so great, so timeless, is that the people making it were like, no, let's make this real. Let's make this legit. Because that's the thing. New York in the Turtles movie is grimy and grim, and it's so sort of noir comic like. It's fantastic, and the turtles, they seem really realistic. It seemed like it was in our world. You know, that's what's so great. That's why I love the Marvel characters, because the Marvel New York seems like our New York, and similarly, the Turtles New York in the 90s movie feels like our New York. So he's got an extra headband bit. I imagine like they swap out, but I don't really see what the difference is between these. There's not much in it, so I'll have a play around. But also he has the pizza slice as well, so he can combine those. But look at Mikey. Pizza dude's got 30 seconds. Love it. Absolutely. Oh, I love this guy. We're 1/4 of the way through, but this is just stunning. Absolutely stunning. Okay. We got Raphael now. He's the leader of the group, transformed from the norm by the nuclear goop. Pizza's the food that's sure to please. These ninjas are into pepperoni and cheese. All right, I won't do the rest of the song. Subscribers are dropping with every lyric. No, I promise to stop. I'm just trying to bide a little time while I carefully slice my way into this, because I want to just like look after these so much. These guys are just amazing. They're gonna have to, obviously they'll have their own shelf, but just where to put them? They've got to be prominent, because these are just something else. And again, talking about the characters looking different, Raphael looks so different to the other turtles. He's thicker, he's wider, his eyes have more of a scowl, and you know his mouth is slightly more of a grimace. There's so much going on there. Of course, I didn't say they got alternate hands as well. Mikey's got his thumbs up, his pizza dude thumbs up hands. So yeah, I'm gonna probably have one nunchaku stored somewhere, and actually, I would have thought he'd have like a belt loops for the nunchaku, but I can't see them here. So I might actually have them both hands holding the nunchaku, because otherwise, where would they be? All right, but let's get Raphael out here. I've got to be a little funny here. They insert his feet in the bottom, so I might stop talking and just fast forward this bit. And here is Raphael out of the packaging. And again, like, there's no surprises here now. The initial surprise was just how incredible these figures are. So now I can just mark out over them. And Raphael, of course, he was my favorite as a kid growing up. He was the cool guy. He was rude and crude. But no, Michelangelo was a party dude. Raphael is cool, but he was cool but crude. But give him a break, all right? And of course, in the film, this was like, there was violence, like real violence in the film, because Raphael gets jacked up like, by the foot soldiers. There's that incredible scene on the rooftop where, he's just kind of having one of his grumpy moments, and the foot soldiers attack him, and of course he's just taking them to school, and some of his quips were great. You guys must have been studying the abridged book of ninja fighting. That's also my same impression for Taz, if I'm doing Taz from AEW. Oh, it's a Brooklyn accent. He talks like this. And then, of course, he says the famous last words of, "Come on, how do you guys expect to beat me?" At which point, 100 other foot soldiers jump out, and he's like, "Good answer, good answer." And yeah, you have Raphael being thrown through the skylight of April O'Neil's apartment, and it's like, oh, geez, this movie doesn't mess around. So he got jacked up. And it's like, damn, these guys are playing for keeps. So yeah, again, just like the Michelangelo figure, this is just beautiful. The sun's kind of playing silly buggers with me, but the shading on the face, where it goes from the light green on the nose, fading to the dark green on the rest of the head, the sun ain't helping. But hey, I made it to 1,000 subscribers with the lowest production value, so why change now? I'm not selling out, except for all the ad revenue that I'm, taking in. I wonder how many adverts this video has had already. 5, 6? Who knows? Actually, you know what? I unclicked the unskippable ad button. because you guys at least deserve the right to skip through the ads, okay? Just watch those first 5 seconds, I'm sure it helps. But yeah, Raphael looking fantastic. Of course he does. These are just so great. I am marking out and made up for these. The belts, sort of, they're not molded. The belts are not molded to the shells. They actually do move about slightly as well. I think there might be some glue that keeps them in place, so I'm not going to move about like too much. But it's nice that they are a separate piece. So we got Michelangelo, we got Raphael. We're going to leave Leo till last because he is the leader, despite what the 90s movie song tells you. So, who do we have? Yes, we got Donatello. And Corey Feldman. Corey Feldman, another childhood staple from Friday the 13th to, friggin' Lost Boys, Corey Feldman, and of course the voice of Donatello. So, more just beautiful artwork on the back of the box. And I love that with these 3 pictures at the top, they've recreated, the ending scene from the rooftop of the movie. It's just so great. The amount of love and care and attention that has gone into these, it's just incredible. Absolutely amazing. That's what's so great about being this age, is that the people who grew up in my generation are now in charge of making stuff. So we're getting all the stuff that we grew up with as kids. And yeah, Donatello, of course. Look, and again, he's got the more sort of beaky looking nose and mouth because they took the time and the care to make each turtle distinct. So Donatello looks very different to Raphael and Michelangelo. You could just, without their bandanas, you could still tell who was who. And that's a real sign of quality in the movie making. You see, you don't have to cover the turtles in a bunch of accessories and garbage to make them look distinct. We all know what I'm talking about. Modern Turtles movies. I don't even want to say the name of the garbage director because he's the worst. Enough of my childhood has suffered at his hands. But, the Jim Henson, he just knew how to make things beautiful. Gotta be so careful. And here is Donatello, also out of the packaging. And the sun's gone down a little bit now, so I'm not getting so much glare. Look at this beautiful, beautiful guy right here. Isn't this stunning? Again, like I was saying, he's got the more beaky kind of mouth here, which makes such a difference to the personality of the character. And again, the beautiful purple bandana, just sort of like it's blowing in the breeze. Behind him, he's got the bow staff. Just a stunning. This is artistry. This is action figure artistry right here. Just, whoa! That was literally my wave of excitement, just knocking them all over. I think I discovered in my last video that I do have telekinesis. Yeah, we know that now. Just a mild wave of my hand and everything comes crashing down. Which, would be great if I wasn't an action figure collector with a very delicate display of figures. So, there we go. All right. That's the 4 of these guys here looking just, it's just so beautiful. Absolutely, I am blown away by these guys. All right, last one. Let's do Leonardo. Here he is. Leonardo leads, Donatello does machines. Raphael is cool but crude, and Michelangelo is a party dude. All right, last one. Slicey slice. It's almost over too soon. It's 20 minutes and I've got these guys out of the packaging. I want us to last longer. I could take my time, but it's just they're just so good. I think I might have saved the best till last here as well. Look at Leonardo. Again, a unique face sculpt and design. And again, it's little things like they have different straps as well. Just, so they're distinct in their costumes without having to wear beads and jewelry and goggles and necklaces and sunglasses and just crap, You know what I'm talking about. So yeah, actually, funnily enough, Leonardo has a different wire. He has bendy wire holding him in place. Not sure why that is, but it's all good. Doesn't matter. It's gonna get thrown away anyway. So out pops Leonardo. And finally, here is Leonardo out of the packaging. And what an amazing set this is. Look at Leo with he's kind of got what I would call like sort of the classic turtle face, I suppose. I imagine like, I just an imagination that this was like the main turtle face design that they made, and then they thought, okay, how can we do iterations of this for the other brothers? Because, you know, I feel like Leonardo has the most kind of classic look to him. The nose is not too big, not too round, not too pointy. The eyes are not too squinty like Raphael or big like Michelangelo. He's just all the sort of the classic elements are put in here. His katanas fit beautifully in his hands. Just look how soulful the eyes look. Just whenever, every way and angle you turn it, it brings like a new sort of sense of emotion to the character. I'm just blown away. I'm just absolutely gobsmacked. Oh my goodness. This is just something else. This is next level. Absolutely next level. So I'm going to have to sort of find the best ways of playing about posing and displaying them. Because one thing I will say is, but the Marvel Legends have over these is, they're not overly posable. These are almost in that realm of like, you know, posable statues. But just what statues they are. Look at this. Look at the wonderful detail on the belts and buckles and the pads, the turtle feet there. Just everything that needs attention has been given it. See, I was really tempted. To get the quarter scale ones, the real big boys. But I thought, no. I'll go with the smaller ones. But like, these have all the attention to detail that you would expect with a quarter scale figure. With like, these are like miniature Hot Toys. Absolutely just breathtaking. I gotta try and find the best sort of pose to get him to stand up. Because again, I think that might be a little bit tricky, is just getting the right weight and balances to have them there. But there we go, look at this. This is just something else entirely. I cannot believe what these guys look like. So, of course, the big question is, where do we go next? Well, I can't help but see that Comics and Cocktails has a 4-pack set of Shredder, Splinter, and 2 Foot Soldiers up for pre-order. So that has to be done. All right, and then that's it. That's it. No more Turtles. No more expanding lines. That's the Turtles collection there. So Shredder, Splinter, and 2 Foot Soldiers, which makes sense. I'm so glad that you can get 2 Foot Soldiers, because just, you know, these 4 against Shredder and 1 Foot Soldier, that's like a mugging. You know, you need at least a few more. But these guys, oh my goodness, absolutely stunning. I should have branched out on these Turtles a long time ago, but what a great excuse to get them as a reward for like all of this coming together. I am just so happy with this. Guys, thank you so much for supporting the channel. Thank you so much for giving me an excuse to get these stunningly beautiful figures. I love these. I love what I do. I love you guys for watching this show. Thank you so much for making this the most amazing ride ever. I'm so happy. I'm so happy with these. I'm so happy with the channel, and I'm so happy with you guys. Thank you so much. I will see you all in the next video. And until then, keep displaying model behavior. Turtle power!